Hey guys, it's Tim here, and today I'll be showing you a Canva alternative which allows you to create your designs 10 times faster by spinning your designs. It's a very cool product. It's called Spinzign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a full demo, but before I do so, I want to mention that there is a link in the description of this video. We'll redirect you to my website where you can find more information here about the funnel and the pricing. Here you can see exactly what you're going to get. Plus, you're also going to get some very cool bonuses if you pick this up through my link. And one of these bonuses is early access here to Color Book Profits for free. This is a non-released product which allows you to create color books with AI. It's a very cool product. You're going to get it completely free, as well as access here, free access to eLearn Empire, which is also a huge bonus because this is actually a product which includes VSL Creator, which I've reviewed. You can click this link, and this is one of the best VSL creator software, so video softwares that I've reviewed online. You're going to get that completely free as well, as a thank you for picking up Spinzign through my link, and of course also these other bonuses. So yeah, make sure to check out that link in the description. For now, let's dive into the software and let me show you how it works. So right now I'm logged into Spinzign, and when you go to the dashboard, this is what you will see. You will be able to start with a blank canvas. You can click here on new, and then you can say, okay, I'm going to clear the design. You can choose from one of these options what you would like to design. Another option is to take one of these templates here. So it comes with a bunch of templates, and here it has all different kind of categories as well. So you got barber, beauty, and fashion, business and entrepreneurship. As you can see, all these different categories here you can choose from. So let's say we're going to do the spa here. Then you can choose from all these spa designs. So if we pick one here, you can see that this design will be loaded to the canvas. Now, first I'm going to show you the spinning thing because that's one of the things I really like about this software. And let me explain you a little bit. So right here is the design, and at the right side you can see all the layers. So if I click on a layer here on this little icon here, sorry, this one, it's going to delete the background layer, as you can see. So if I delete this photo, you can see that the background still has this photo on it. And what I'm going to do here is, as you can see here, it has a little square here and it says spin this. So when I select this, it's going to spin this photo in the background. Now, some of the things in your design here have 3 of these squares. So here I can spin the shape, and that's what I'm not going to do because I like this shape. Everything is nicely categorized in here. But what I can do is I can say here, I want to spin the color of this this specific shape. So what I've said, I want to change this background, I want to change the color here, and you can select everything that you would like to spin in here. Now, look what happens when I go to add here, and I go to effects, I'm going to click on spin. Look what happens here. It's going to create all different kind of designs on the fly. Look at this. This is from this specific design. So look at this. The color has been changed, the background has been changed. Here is a completely different design. As you can see, these colors do match the background as well. Here is another one here. Beautiful designs, and this is everything is the same. So the content is the same on the image, but I got 5 different designs that I can download and now upload to my social media. Now that's another option inside of Spinzign. Let's say I am happy with this design. What I can do here is I can click on share, and this allows me to share this directly to my social media channels. So you can connect your social media channels by clicking on this plus account, and there you got daily motions, email list, not sure what that is, Facebook groups, pages, Flickr, all these networks are supported. As you can see, I already connected my LinkedIn and my Pinterest. So what you can do is you can select the ones that you want to post this image to, and as you can see here, you can select this image. So you want to select this, want to post this, and then in here you can share whatever you want. So you could do your title in here and your description, etc. And then you can post that to these specific networks. And other networks, if they require a title or a description, you can add that all in here, and then you can decide to post this directly to your social media channel. So you can click on share now here, or you can schedule this. So let's say I want to schedule this to the 16th, for example. I can click on schedule, and now my post will be scheduled on that specific date. Now there will also be a scheduler in here where you can see here on Friday, this post will be posted to the selected networks. So that's everything you can do with Spinzign. You can create these designs, these beautiful designs, and you can spin them on the fly. So let's say I'm going to take another template in here, and let's say I'm going to do, what do we have more? Which is, well, let's do car mechanic here. So here you can choose from the beautiful designs. As you can see, these are all the different designs here. And let's say you want to choose this one. Then again, you can decide to create 5 different alternatives. And of course, you can also design them yourself. I'm just going to show you the template so you can see how it works. But again, I can say I want to spin this background in here. And I also want to, well, this is an overlay. So overlays can be specific. This can go wrong when you do an overlay because this overlay is nicely at the right side. But let's spin this one. And I think this one will go wrong, honestly. But when I spin this, you can see here, 1, 2, 3. There they are. Yeah, so like I said, now we're missing this right one. But as you can see, it comes up with the different designs again. So you need to be, let's say the shape, we shouldn't do the shape in this case, but let's say here we're going to take this one and we want to change the font colors and the photo, for example. We can do that as well. So we go to the right side here again. We're going to select this photo. We're going to undo the front layer mask here. We're going to say, okay, we want to spin this photo. And let's say we want to change the color of this financial matters. Then what you can do is you can scroll down to the text here, and things are a bit messed up because I'm zoomed in my screen. Let me see if I can get that better. No. So normally when you have your screen full screen, you can select the text in here as well. And you can say, I want to change these things in here as well. I want to change these fonts in here. Oh, here we are. It's more down. So let's say we want to change financial here. What I can do here, I want to change this financial color in here. So what I can do here is I can say effects, spin, and now it comes up, boom, it has totally different designs. Do you see that? Finance is this color. It got different designs, different background colors. And if I want to use one, I can simply select it and I can start editing these designs, as you can see here. And I can start moving things around. I can change everything. Just like you can do with the design software. Now, let's say you want to start from scratch here. So we go to the designer, we go back here to our home screen. Let me do that. There we go. So what you can do here is you can add all different kinds of things to your design. So here at the left side, we have shapes, elements, overlays, photos, artwork, masks. So when you go to shapes, you can see you get all these different shapes in here that you can add to your designs. It's a bunch of shapes that you can choose from. And now when I go back here and I go to elements, for example, I can choose the different categories as well. So we have accents, as you can see in here, all these different kind of design patterns that you can use. You can change the bullets in here, lots of bullets to choose from. What do we have more? We have buttons. So I'm quickly walking through this so you can see what's included. Different characters in here. So these will be kind of these vector images, as you can see, a bunch that you can choose from. We have lightning here. So different lightnings that you can add to your images on top of your images. We got stickers. So these are cool, like 100% money back guarantee. You can simply add that to your design in here. And you can start designing. Now, for each thing that you select here, so let's say this is my layer here, you have the different options here. So you can rotate this. You can change the scale in here. So you can make this bigger, smaller. You can change the opacity in here. You can change the color. So for some, you can change the colors. This is mainly for text. So in this case, I can make it one color. So now my design is gone, as you can see. But yeah, normally you'd use this for text, but this can also be nice to add your own fonts on top of it. So if you like to add a text layer, you simply use this text layer, you change the font to white, and now you can add your own text on top of this. So you can create your own design in here. So that's an option in here. You have these elements, you have all different kind of overlays, and this is kind of an overlay on top of your design. So also here you have the different niches that you can choose from. So let's say I want to do, let's say we're going to do the spa again. And what I can do here is I can select one of these overlays, and this will be added here as kind of a transparent layer over the top here. Now, as you can see, it's also on top of this layer. So what you can do is you can select this layer here by going to this button. So here you can select the thing that you're working on. And now you can say, I want to move this to the bottom, for example. You see that? Boom. Now the text is on top of it. So you can move these layers up and down to the bottom, to the top, send to the back, etc. So here at the top, you have all these different options like undo, redo, copy, bottom, top, send to the back, group, ungroup, etc. So now you can see this is in the background here, and you can add your other designs to it. So when I go to add again, you go to element, you can add photos here. So you can choose from all these photos, and these are all transparent photos. Do you see that? And these are also categorized in the different niches. So if you want to do the spa again, I'm going to do spa here. Look at this. You got all these spa images, and you can add them nicely to your design. So let's say I want to use this layer. I'm going to add this. I'm going to add this to the top of this design, and I'm going to make this smaller here to the bottom, and I can make my own design here. And look at this. Boom. I can create everything. So here you have all these options. Artworks is another option here. These are these kind of vector images that you can add to your design. So in this case, it's not really a fit, but if you like to have those designs, it's in there as well. And masks as well. So this is where you want to add text on top or at the bottom of your design. So let's say I want to do something at the bottom here. I can add something like this, and now I can type here at the bottom. Look at this. So this becomes nicely where I can type my text. So if I have a text layer here, I can move that here on top, and I can change it to white so that I can type here at the bottom of my design. And that is the here in the masks. Now, another thing that you can do is you can also upload your own images inside of these categories. Now, the cool thing is when I click on upload, and I'm going to choose here, for example, photos, then what you can do is, for example, spa that we've used so far. When I click on done, what I can do is I can now drag and drop my images in here. So let's say I have a spa image. Let me drop it in here because I have one in my downloads. Then it will be available in here once I've uploaded it. Look at this. And now this can be spinned as a photo background image as well. And that's important that you use this in this category, that you upload this in this category so that it won't be messed up. As you can see here, when we have my photo here, you can see that it is now in spa. So when I change this background photo, so let me unselect this one and let me rescale this one. And then move this to the background here, so to the bottom. So let's put it like this, and then put this. Well, let's delete this layer here. So what I do now here is when I go back here to add, and I go back to effects, and I'm going to click on spin. Now it will create spa images in the background because I've categorized this as a spa image. In this case, it's going to keep the same, but basically it will replace the background image as well for spa images. Probably I did something wrong, but that's why you need to categorize this. That's also what you will see in the tutorials. You can see the training in here where Brett will explain exactly how you can use this software. Now let me pick a template again. So let's go back to the spa and let me take this template again. Because one of the things that you also can do with your designs is you can export this. When I click on add here and I go to effects, I can also resize my design for other designs. So as you can see here, these are all different designs. Now, as you can see here, there are two layers. This is in the picture and this is the front layer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unselect this layer. And now I'm going to do this again and resize. And now you get all different kind of designs for Snapchat, for Twitter ads, for LinkedIn profile, for example. Then obviously, as you can see, not every design is perfect in here. So what you can do here is you can select the design and you can simply select a layer, and then you can scale this. You can move this around here, and you can move each element so that it will fit this design. So for example, you can move this to the left now, so that your design is correctly for this specific format. So one time it goes better than the other time. So you can change this and then you can download this. Now, you can also download this. So when you click on image in here, you can download this to your computer. Another option is when you click on design, you can download this as a zip file, which you can upload so that you can work on this design again. You can send this to other people that also have Spinzign. So when I export this, I can actually import this same design here that I have here inside of Spinzign again. Another option is to simply save this into the cloud, where you can say, I'm going to give this a name. So I'm going to call this spa. I'm going to click on plus. And now my design has been saved into the cloud. I'm going to say spa. I click OK. And now this will be saved inside of the cloud, as you can see here. So when I move to another design here, to accounting, for example, I can go back to here. I can say I want to, or to the cloud here, and I can say I want to work on my spa here, and it will load the spa design automatically, and you can start working on this again. As you can see, there it is. So now I'm going to load another design here for you, where I want to show you something else, because here we got all the different layers. So if you want to select a layer here, you can simply click on the layer and then you can start moving it. Sometimes it's difficult to grab a layer. Then you can select the layer here at the right side of the screen. But one of the things that I want to show you here is the overlay. So let me actually load the spa again. There we go. Then what you can do here is you can, when you select this overlay, look at this. It's going to add a color on top of it, an overlay color. So here, this one is nice, right? So you can set the opacity here of this overlay. And you can change this to any color. So you can move this here around. You can change these colors so you have a nice overlay on top of your design. So you can gray it out or not. This is one option. You can also unselect that. Another option is to add a frame here on your image, on your design. So in this case, I want to have a wide frame. And you can also here select the outside. So let's say I'm going to create this to 30, for example. Look what happens. Boom, it moves to the outside. And you can also say, I want to make this thicker, and it will become something like this. Do you see that? So this is very easy to create a frame on top of your image. And then again, if you're satisfied, you can go to the cloud, you can give this a name, and you can save this again. Or you can directly download this to your computer. Now, there are many options available. Like I said, you can change everything in here. You can change these colors. You can add outlines. One of the things I like as well with text, for example, here with beauty. Let me select the beauty text in here. Boom, boom, boom. Here we got the skin. We got beauty in here. So what we can do here with beauty is we can change this thing around. So here is, we got the, let me select this, by the way, and let me select this beauty. One of the things that I want to show you is the gradient option in here, left to right. This is also very nice. Look at this. So you can add gradient to your text, and you can decide here what kind of colors you want to use here. So you can change this from 2 different colors here, where you change. So this is highlight color, so you can also highlight. I did it incorrectly. What I wanted to show you here is the first and the second color here. So you can go from 2 colors, from dark blue to light blue, for example. And you can also indeed highlight the backgrounds here if you like to do that as well, as you can see here. And then the background will be highlighted. And that's basically what Spinzign is all about. It's a software which allows you to create designs very fast. You can spin the images, you can spin the text, colors, the shapes, etc. And again, if you're interested, make sure to check out the link in the description. And if you have any questions, make sure to ask them in the comments below. If you have any questions, also consider subscribing to my YouTube channel if you haven't done yet. I do a lot of product reviews similar to this one, and please hit that thumbs up if this video was useful. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Talk soon. Cheers.